Hello everyone, welcome back to tutorial. Hope you people are doing well. Thanks to my returning subscriber, and if you are stopping by for the first time, please don't leave without subscribing to support my channel. So today I'm going to put you through on how to cut and sew this file folder, documents folder. You can even use it to save patterns, your bag patterns. So without taking your time, let's get started. Okay guys, this is the leather I'm going to use for this tutorial. I will be using this matching thread and also matching belt. This belt is 1-inch belt. So I will also be using this zip cloth, and this is a size 5 zip cloth. I also need a velcro tape. This is what is called velcro tape. Some people call it magic tape, some people call it husband and wife, but it is called a velcro tape. Okay, now let's get started. So the measurement of this leather is, I have the width 15 inches by 28 inches. So you can make it 27 if you want, or even 30 if you want. You can vary the length. So the first thing I'm doing is, from this is the middle of the 15 inches, which is 7.5 inches. From this middle I came down by 1 inch. So from this 1 inch now, I'm going to sew my velcro tape on that particular point. I'm sewing the soft part. I'll just centralize it here and sew it down. Then on this edge, I will just tape it with my belt. So for this my zip cloth now, I will just place it on my tape, 1-inch tape, this way, and sew it down. As you can see, I'm done taping my leather. I'm done taping it. So I've also sewn my velcro tape. Now you know that as a file, you have to overlap. It has to overlap. When you close it, it has to overlap. So what I did, from this point, that where my belt stopped, I measured 4 inches. So at that 4 inches, I indicated the 4 inches point. So that's where I will sew the second one. And also, there's something I want to explain to you. So this is my file folder. I measured from here to, you will see I made a mark here is 5.5 inches. So I measured 1 inch here. So that my file, when I close it, it will stop at this place. So from here to here, I have 6.5 inches. The same thing is what I did on this side. Why I did this is because when I close my file, the zipper has to have space here. So that 1 inch, that's 1 inch I marked here. If I fold it into two, it will be half. That place will accommodate the zip cloth. So that is it. So by the time I finish sewing, the closing of that file will be like this. It will close by 5 inches. So now you can see it. You see the mark. You see it over. It corresponds. Are you seeing it? So now I'm going to put the second part of the velcro tape. So I'm going to put my velcro tape here. We make sure the space you have from here to this point and from here to this point is the same. This velcro tape I'm using is 1 inch wide. So I measured from here 4 inches. By the time I place the velcro tape, what I will have remaining here is 3 inches. So take note of that when you are doing yours. So by the time I place it here this way and close it, this is what I will have. You see it? Have you seen it? So now I'm going to sew it. Then I want to shape this place. So this is the way I shaped it. From this point to here, I measured 2 inches. Then from this point to here, I measured 3 inches. I just gave it a freehand curve. So when I shape it, I will use this side to shape this second side. So after shaping it, this is what I have now. So I'm going ahead now to sew my Velcro tape. So I'm done sewing my Velcro tape. You see, this is what I have now. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open it this way. Then I'll bring my zip cloth. You can see I've taped one side of the zip cloth. So I will place my leather on the zip cloth. See the way I placed it? I will just top stitch it on it. That's what I'm going to do next. Just top stitch it. Okay, you can see I'm done sewing my leather to the zip cloth, and this is what I have now. Don't forget to put your zip head, don't forget it. So now remember this 1 inch here, I'm going to share it into two. I've already notched the middle of the 1 inch, half this way, half this way. I also did same here, half this way, half this way. So I'm going to place this my zipper, this belt, on the notch point as it is this way. Make sure that it's equal here. The two is equal. Make sure that it's equal. Then you put it on that notch point and top stitch it. After top stitching it, I will also sew it down on the both sides. I will stitch it down together. That is, I'm stitching this and this together on the both sides. So you can see I'm done stitching it at the notch point. So now I'm going to trim off the excess I have. When you do your own, if you have any excess, you trim it off of the zip cloth. The excess I have is from the zip cloth. So this is it now. Okay, I'm going to sew my belt now, my handle. This is a 1 inch belt, and what I have here is 12 inches. I folded it into two. That's 6 inches now. So from this place that my belt stopped, I'm going to measure 1.5 inches. I'm measuring 1.5 inches. Then I will place my belt on it and sew it. Now that I'm done sewing the belt, I'm going to tape my 5 folder. I will start the taping from here with my 1 inch belt. I will tape it round till I get to this point. So I'm done taping it round. You can see it. So now you bond this area and also here. So the handle, you can see the way the handle is facing is not right. You move it this way and give it a top stitch. Guys, this is our 5 folder. I'm done sewing it. This is what I have now. This is it. Thank you for watching till the end. This is the inside. This is the inside. So beautiful. You can make it and use it to be filing your storing your documents. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share my videos and also like my videos. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section.